dark. Can't get light right on me. It's okay, I've done it. So I've sorted it anyway. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Trying not to blind myself while trying not to blind you lot, which isn't working very good at the minute. Evening, Paul, watching in Derby, England. Fabulous, my lovely. I don't think we're too far from you, actually. Evening, Craig. Cool, hello, my lovely. John's just gone just have a little walk round a minute and just make sure everything's okay. Evening, Leah. Rachel, hello, hello. Rachel, let me know how your modding status is. Hey up, Mick. Joyce, hello, my lovely. So yes, so I've just gone to, well, I've brought a chair to sit down on, and I've just gone to sit down and there were a massive spider. Evening, Carol. Patricia, hello. Diana. Hi guys in chat. Paul R, you're welcome. I loved last night. Thank you so much, Cool. Evening, Kellyanne. Hope you're well. Kirsty, hello. John will be back in a minute. Evening, Jane. Hope you're well, my lovely. Evening, Lindsay. John, hope you're both well. Evening, Linda. Hope you're well. Watching from Glasgow. Hope you've had some nice weather today, Kirsty. I know we have. Claire, Rachel. Still the same, back in a minute. Oh, no worries, Rachel. We'll have to uninstall it and reinstall it for you. Evening, Shirley from Manchester. How are you, my lovely? Hope everybody is well this evening. Evening, Sam. Hope you've had a nice day, my sweets. So, yeah, I'm going to let John tell you where we are when he's finished putting his batteries in the devices. I can't see. Yeah, that's better. When you hold your torch there, it's better. Just hold it in your mouth. Evening, David. Evening, everybody. Evening, everybody joining us. Oh, hang on, I've turned you around. That's better. Evening, everybody joining us. Please share. Sharing is caring. And yeah, and this is, I love this place where we are tonight. Evening, Gail. We've had some great interaction while we've been here. It's not his first time here. I think this might be his third or fourth. But I absolutely love this place. I can tell you there is a lady's energy here. Not, I would say child also, but I think the lady's actually the one that I've had contact with through the flashy devices and a couple of responses. Evening, Andy. Evening, Tracy. Evening, exploring the afterlife. Yo, I don't know if that's Scotty. Thank you, my lovelies, for sharing. Oh, and for doing a watch party. Thank you. I forget about watch parties, Joyce. I always forget watch parties. But yeah, so on the previous occasions, there's also been occasion, even Andrew, there's also been an occasion when the thing was, I mean, tonight we've got calm winds, so if it moves tonight, then we know the last time it moved was this door that John will show you in a bit. It is solid wood, and that actually, John asked it to move and it moved, but unfortunately we couldn't, because it only did it the once. We couldn't say whether it was the wind, because that night it was quite a bit windier than what it is tonight. I mean, you can see my hair's not even moving tonight. You can say hello. Hello. So yeah, evening, Michelle. So yeah, so it is really, really. It's, do you know, actually, it's quite warm. It's really warm, I think, tonight. So yeah, so I'm hoping that the lady will come back out and talk to me like she did last time. She interacted with the bear, she interacted with the balls, and she also
at least one
through.
lady here does.
She also come through. Evening, Jean. Evening, Mark. Or Cooper. I don't know which you prefer, Mark or Cooper. Thank you for sharing. So yeah, so John's just sorting his doodahs out down here at side on me. And then I don't know whether he'll take you for a little walk round first before we get started, or whether we're just going to get straight into it. Going to go straight into it, are we?
Yeah. We'll have a walk round in a bit.
Right, so he'll have a walk round in a bit. So, evening Joe, hope you're well. Mick says, hey up John.
Hey up Mick.
Evening Tracy. I know I might look a bit dark to those joining. It's because I'm using my torch. And it's a bit bright to point at the camera, but if I go like that, look, you can just see my eyes. So just do that. Evening Claire, hope you're well. Don't your eyes look weird in a torchlight? Evening Joanne, Jojo. Jojo. I always said Joe, then I got Jojo. So, yeah, so do you want to put some doodahs out then?
I'm putting Paratech on.
Oh, we're putting Paratech on, right. So, I'm going to turn...
Her that never comes out investigating, that just takes her when she does.
Listen, it's not my fault I can't get to locations that you can get to on your own. That's why I don't come out, because I can't physically get there. Right, I'm going to turn the camera round, and I've turned the light on so you'll be able to see where we are. There you go. Evening, Nanny Lane. It's going to be in the late 20s next week, and we're on holiday Saturday. Oh, I hope it stays up. Hold the torch under your chin. I'd look silly, Paul. Not that I'm bothered. So we've got the Paratech on.
Can't put flashing balls out here.
Why?
Because press is too low.
Not if you go a bit further out, do you think?
No, it's the same length all low, darling. Don't cut that bit.
Oh, okay. Could put Rembear though.
Put Rembear there.
Joe. Evening, Susanna. Mine looks weird without a torchlight. Love that laugh. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you to everybody that loves my laugh. So what did that just say? Night. Good evening, spirits. My name's Lindsay. And we're just here to communicate with you. We've been here before. Evening, Lisa. Welcome to ETA family, my lovely, and everybody else. Evening, Sean. Helen, hello. Thank you, Kirsty. Heard spirits, seen it.
Sample.
We're here to communicate with the spirits that we communicated with last time we was here. If the lady's here, I've put the teddy on the floor that you communicated with. That's John's smoke.
Got this one I can put there.
Yeah. And John's going to put another few things on the floor. If you're here and you can communicate with us tonight, can you step forward for me and just acknowledge that you can hear me? I love this place,
Did you see that green
Joe.
light?
Yeah. You have to dim it camera though.
6.
Oh, bless, thank you, Sam. 6, is the 6 energies here tonight? If there's 6 energies here tonight that can communicate with us, there's a device that's green on the floor. If you can go near that device, it'll turn red. You can go near the teddy bear in the middle, and that'll play music. Or you can go near the little black box on the floor.
Well, it will play music, but I can't remember if I turned it over.
10.
Evening, Antoinette. What's the relevance for 10?
Little.
Little. So are you a child? Are you a child's energy? Are you 10-year-old? Oh, you get well soon, Joe. Sammy? Sammy, if I'm talking to you and you're acknowledging me and you're 10, there's a green light on the floor out on the grass next to the teddy. Can you just go and turn that light red for me?
Tell.
Sammy, if you're here, I need you to just do something so we know you're here. Don't forget, guys, put what you hear and see in chat.
Cold.
Wow, Sammy, 10 good responses. I know. Cold. Sammy, are you cold?
Interest.
Sammy, do you feel the temperatures? Do you feel hot and cold? When we cross over, does our energy still feel that changing heat, hot and cold weather?
Beg.
Come on.
Oh. Sorry. Sammy,
There is graves in here as well.
what's your relevance to this place? Why are you here? Why do you stay here?
Paralysis.
In life?
March.
Did you suffer from paralysis? You're paralysed?
Said Maud. Evening, Pat. Hope you're well, my lovely. Thank you, we will. You too tonight. Evening, Antoinette. It's not, Diana. Do you know, to be honest, it's quite warm. I could actually take my jacket off tonight because...
Why?
Because it's warm. That's why. John will show you in a bit that none of the trees are actually blowing. So there's actually no wind here tonight. They can't see trees yet.
No, I'm just looking myself.
No, I've checked. There's no breeze. Sammy, if you're here and you can communicate with me, why do you still visit this place? Why do you still visit this church? Evening, Willow. There's actually a shadow through that gate. When I sat down, I thought it was. I said to John,
gate?
no threat.
It's like a tree, isn't it?
It's like it's like trees
yeah.
growing, and when
You see it?
yeah, and when when we've not got taught, it can look like there's a figure, but it's not. It's actually just the trees in the through the gate.
Match.
You tell us the name of the family. Whose church this used to be, who owned the hall next door.
Someone to the right in front of you, Joanne says.
Gabe.
Was there another church on here before?
Kiss.
Gabe and Kiss.
Was there another church on this site before this one was built? Was there another
Good evening,
place
Kirsty.
of
Evening,
worship?
Karen. Did the Bible mean anything to you?
Desert.
Sammy, did you come here with to pray? Did you pray to a cross, to a Bible?
All the energies that were here, were you Christians?
Raised.
Raised.
You were raised as Christians? So you read the Bible?
East.
East.
So, do you believe that the Bible's a true account, or is it a work of fiction?
Sandy.
Which is it?
Sunday.
It's noisy on that road tonight.
I heard yes when John asked about the church before.
So what was the church that was here before? What was it? Was it a Christian
Fiddle.
church? Or was it just
Fiddle.
a place of worship for a different religion? If it's for a different religion, what religion?
Not resting.
Why aren't you resting? Are you not resting because it wasn't your religion?
Are you grateful? I know the church is in ruins now,
Feed.
but are you grateful that it hasn't been knocked down totally? That it still stands here so people can remember? It's not an ideal situation, I know, but it's better than nothing.
Might be a vampire because it said not rested, then feed.
I've been watching too much DrVillain.
Evening, Amanda.
Engine.
Come on, spirits, we need you to just do something for us to let us know you're here. If you can rattle them bars over there or slam that door.
Nathan.
When John moves away from that teddy, can you now go near the teddy for me?
Light it up, that's all it'll do. Just light up and make a sound. Just play like music. Is that possible for you to do?
I think it's taking... I've done some, I think it's talking to me. I need food. I think I've just turned camera round back onto myself. That's it. Sammy, is Nathan relevant to you?
Who's Nathan?
How?
What can you tell us about Nathan?
Hull. It's just said Kitty. Now I've got somebody we know is called Kitty, and it's just read me think career when it come out at Paratech. Evening, Lorraine. So we are going to be putting on Necrophonics. If you're a banshee, I want to hear you scream. Do realise this is sacred ground. Evening, Roslyn.
Equation.
Can you tell me why this is classed as why we say this is sacred ground? I'm asking the lady's energy, the lady spirit that's with us.
Paranormal.
Paranormal. We are here for the paranormal, but can you tell me why this ground is sacred?
Speaker.
Oh, I thought you were giving it Paratech.
Oh, give it speaker.
Scanning stopped.
If the lady's energy is here with me, see if you can talk to me through this device that we're using. Can you tell me why this land that we're on is a sacred ground?
Tell us the name of this church. Tell us what it's called.
Go on, take your bag round that side, leave me necrophonic, and I'll print chair around. We'll move round to the side. King? Evening, Mark. Whose land was this? Who owned this land? Was it the church that owned this land, or was it the hall next door? Who did you worship in this church?
Hey.
Show me no flashing lights, my lovely owner Johns. We can't see road from where we are either, so it's no cars. What was the name of the bishop that was here at this church? Do you prefer to be called bishop or vicar? Oh, we'll have to have a look like Patricia. God. Was you answering my question on God when I said what religion you worship? Who did you worship here?
Okay, thanks, Joe. So I've started setting some equipment up. Put the pair and the EMF meter down there. Near the door is the other REM pod. So hopefully if anybody comes through that door, they come and got it.
Bishop again. What was the name of the bishop? Hey, you bugger. That's a bullshit then.
Don't know. I'm too busy watching what you're doing.
Priest. Oh, I never thought of priest.
So, I'm going to walk in front of the camera a minute. I need to move this bag back, otherwise I'm going to be constantly moving in front of the camera.
Right, so we're going to try and put something in front of that door over there. John's going to open the door wide. Oh, have you done it? How many energies are here tonight with us? I don't know, I'd have to listen back. I can't see that first ball, baby.
What, there?
Yeah. Put it in front of you. We've put some objects on the floor, so if you can walk down the path towards where me and John have stood, if you can walk down that path, we'll be able to trigger some of these objects off on the floor. Did you believe in God? If you're asking my name's Lindsay. And the gentleman with me is John. If there's any children here, I've put you some toys down to play with. Ball, yes, you can play with the balls. How many balls can you see on the floor?
There's a monk that's seen walking across this land, across the road, into the woods up to the side.
I'm not sure, my lovely. I'm not sure if it's a little girl or a little boy. If there's a little girl's energy here, can you light the one of the balls up for me?
Put a bliss on. And I'll put that there. That's a happy or happy?
Happy.
Soldier. You normally just spit a couple of words out to say.
If you're a little boy's energy, there's a green light that you can turn red. Can you walk through that door for me? And walk towards us? Is your gravestone in this graveyard? If it is, could you tell me your name or your surname? We'll be able to see if the door moves now anyway, because lights are on it. Can you walk through the door for me and along that back wall? There's just myself and John here.
John? Yeah, you remember me? I've been here quite a few times. Remember last time I came here on my own? You remember that?
Yeah, Joe, that's part of history. If the ladies here who were communicating with last time, we know you lost a baby. If your energy's here, you can communicate with me now or later on. If you could just light one of the devices up just to let me know. There's a device in front of the door that'll just make an alarm sound when you go near it.
I'll show you how it works.
So if you see John's shadow now walking across the back, that's what we're looking for when we're wanting somebody to walk through. That's what you're trying to see. So if you start seeing stuff like that, please timestamp it so we can go back and try and clip it. Can you light that object up that John's just lit up on the floor?
You used to live at the hall next door? William here. William wants to come and communicate with us again.
Heard I'm here. If you're here, can you show us or do something? If you can walk across from left to right or right to left across that back wall, we'll be able to see your energy. Do you feel that you're protected here within this church wall and these grounds?
Do you mind people of other religions, not Christians, coming in here? Do you mind me coming in here?
We don't fear you. Just here to communicate with you. Can you tell me what religion John is?
Very quickly, but I thought it said.
Can you try to say that again for me? Can you try and tell me what religion John is? You're coming out with names, but I need relevant names to this place.
What?
That's a why I'm dead. Pagan clear as anything. I thought I heard it, Claire, but I'm trying not to say what I hear because then I don't manipulate chat by any way.
I've told you this before, so I know this.
But thank you for validation.
Is it okay for me to be in this church? On this ground? If I was going to be picky, I would say that this was pagan land before it was Christian.
Does this church go back to pagan beliefs?
This church doesn't. Well,
No, the land before, yeah.
The church that we're in before does.
Right. So are you connected to the pagan church that was here or the Christian church? Evening, Cindy. Welcome to ETA. Evening, everybody joining. Welcome to our ETA family, my lovelies. Can you tell me which church that you had a connection to? Was it the pagan church? Or was it the Christian church? Or was it both?
Land, I thought it said. So you connected to the land?
Yeah.
What, this part of the land, are you connected to the land of the whole? Is it William? Communicated with William before.
Oh, bugger me.
That.
William, sorry love, go on. William, can you tell me the year that's related to you?
If you just said yes, can you tell us the year? I'm not asking you if you can tell us the year, I'm asking you to tell us the year. Little child, just say dad then.
Was William your dad? Or father, they'd have said, wouldn't they then?
Well, I don't know.
Or papa?
I think someone father is. Dad necrophonic, that's why I said
Well, it said Poppy.
no, for necrophonic just now.
Do you have the energies? Can you combine your energies together to light one of the objects up on the floor? They're only toys that we've brought for communication with you. It's just like this device that we're using now so we can hear your voices. Can you use your energies, or the energy of the green light that you're seeing, can you use that energy to try and affect one of the other objects on the floor for me?
Go.
William, was you married in this church? William, what happened to the lady that used to work for you? Is it true that she had an affair?
Want to try the spirit box?
Yeah, we'll try new spirit box.
Press stop on that.
That one.
We've got a new spirit box. It's not. It came this morning. I managed to hack it this afternoon. So. It's a clean sweep one. So there's no actual white noise on it.
Killed the. Is that what happened to the lady? William, if this is you, is this what happened? Is that what happened to the lady? Did you kill her?
This evening.
Can you get your torch? See
Yeah.
if I can turn this up a bit so I can't see.
Don't know, put the torch.
Come on, I'll use mine.
I can only do it.
William, can you tell me your family name? Evening, Vaughn. I heard killed there.
Who was killed? No, that somebody committed suicide.
What was the name of the lady who committed suicide?
Choice. Okay. You right now.
William, can you say your name for me very clearly if you're here communicating with us? Oh, sorry.
You say your full name. Surname, your Christian name.
About what?
Floor's starting to flash, my lovelies, because wind's just not getting up a little bit, but you've got like that breeze coming through, so it is knocking on grass.
5 in the morning. In the morning.
Who closed the door the last time John was here? Who was it that didn't want John in here? We know you've got strong energies, and we know you can communicate through the objects that we've brought. You've done it on previous occasions.
The feeling of.
There's a little boy here earlier. Can you try and tell me your name again? Could you say your name through this device that John's holding? Five in the morning, I mean, that could be a bit of radio bleed through. We need you to answer with relevant answers to his questions if you can, or if you've got a question for us. We don't mind answering questions back. Are you interested in what we're doing here?
Do you know why we're here? Do you understand why we're here and what we're doing?
We're not here to disrespect you.
I feel.
That just sounded like he said off. Something off. It didn't, because it'll part of a song.
Yeah.
With your...
Do you mind us coming to talk to you and communicate with you? Why is that flashing all the way up to red?
This man
It's got sensors on it.
Oh. Please, if the lady's energy is here, or the child's energy, can you just try and go near the teddy bear for me? Or one of the balls? Is there anything you'd like us to bring for you? When we come back again, is there anything you'd like us to bring? An offering of some sort? Is there something you would like?
Put SB11 on.
Well, do you want to take him for a little walk?
Hmm?
No, I'm just thinking we've been sat here a bit, so if you just take him for a walk round. And then we can try Portal when you come back or something. So do you guys want to go for a little wander round with John? So you can see the door over there. John was on the other side of the door and he asked the door to close as he approached it, and the door actually closed. But it was windy, not that windy, but it was windy. But you can see behind it there, you've got like that open window. And Simon and John both said they didn't know whether the breeze had like come through and through enough to push the door. So that's why we couldn't really, we left it up to everybody's, when we clipped it, we just left it to what everybody's thoughts were, your personal thoughts. I did think it was strange because once you felt the weight of this door, you'd realise it's not one of them that would just push closed with the wind. So right, are you taking anything with you, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna put maybe EVP shifter on. I'm just gonna take this off here because
I like EVP shifter.
It saves me carrying the whole tripod.
The new Portal, yes, Yolanda. We've tried it in shed before, but we've never tried it out on investigation.
I need phone. Want to know who Dave is? I don't know who's Dave.
Baby.
Right, I'm going to put... Oh, I can't see a thing. I'm going to put light back on, so at least I can see a little bit. Turn it up to about 40%. So we're going to have a walk around, show you around the church, put the EVP shifter on, and that's the door that moved. It's quite a heavy door. Hey Marilyn. There's any energies here in this churchyard now that are either connected to this church or to the hall here. You step forward and tell me your name. there's a lady here that's present now. How are you feeling? How do you feel? Do you still feel emotions? Do you still feel emotion? As you did in life? What's this block? Where I'm heading now? Or this part of the hall? What I'm going towards? Who would have stayed here? This grave here is to do with the family that own the hall. The one with the anchor on it. William, are you here? Them lights you can see at distance as a road, so it's got the car headlights you can see. If I come down here, this is it the stable block or the servants' quarters, whatever you want to call it. I'll have to turn the light up a bit, you can't really see it if I turn. No, you can't. See, I'll have to get a torch. You can't really see it. No, that's me, Sig, that's not going to do it. This is a stable block. All the servants' quarters down there for the hall. There was a rumour that one of the servants, a young lady, got pregnant. I'm not sure if it was by one of the family from the hall, and she committed suicide in one of the rooms in there. She hung herself. Is that a true story? Or is it just an urban legend? It's true. It's true. What was the servant girl's name? I'll be next? I don't think so. Are they building something down there? Are they actually doing some work on the hall? You can see there's no roof on. I can't see for that tree branch. But you can, I don't know, you can just past the tree branch. You can see like most of the roof missing. Can you show yourself in one of those windows? If I walk to a grave here, I'm not going to know whose it is. I want you to try and tell me the name. If I can find one that's not that weathered. Because most of these here you can't read. I won't see. If I go and stand at the grave, I'm not going to show you guys its grave. I'm going to ask him to say its name. Grave. That's on the grave. And see if we can get it. No, I know one here that there is. They're all right worn. Oh, there's one here. Think somebody's hiding. It's in front of a grave now. There's a lady buried here. The beloved wife of Richard Flint. Can you tell me her name? Through this device, can you try and tell me her name? See if we can hear it. If you hear any female names come out, put them in the chat. We'll give it a minute, see if it comes out, and if it doesn't, then we'll move on. Whose name's on this gravestone? Well, thank you if you tried. Yeah, the horse. What the? Let's try a different app. There would have been horses coming through here, yes. I'll put Spiritus on, only because it's the quickest one to get on. So we get back, then we're going to try that, set that portal up with Spirit Box on it.
Welcome to Spiritus.
I will take you down and show you, where the horses. Do we put phaser on? I'll try it with a different effect rather than reverb.
Oh,
I don't like that one. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it from here. Let's have a look. Don't know if you can see under that clock. You can just see the top of the gates. And I presume that is where at one point the horses or carriages would have come in. And then up to the main hall. Up there.
Bird.
No.
Police are coming. Hope they're not coming for me.
This.
Who's the lady that sat inside the church?
Anne.
It's not Anne, no.
From my life.
Who's the lady that's in the church?
What? Who?
Said, shit, graveyard.
Yep, I need to put this back on.
Alright, you can do it. Turn that off. I recorded it while you were gone.
Did you drop something?
Yeah, I've just dropped torch.
No, before.
Yeah, torch.
I said a noise while I was stood. We've got to walk around to all. Well, not to all, but...
Yeah. I love this place. It's an amazing place.
Yeah.
Who's in the graveyard?
They're not coming for us.
Who's the person in the graveyard and who was murdered?
Ben.
Who's Ian? Was Ian murdered? I'll turn the light out, in fact, so you can see the laser grid better.
Yeah, it's just my torch on the floor. Just need you to take that a minute. I've got ghost tube on, guys, and when John went for a walk...
Take what?
When John went for a walk, it said that there was a murder connected to the graveyard. Or it said graveyard, then murder. So, I'll leave that running. Holy? Is this a holy place?
No.
Is this a holy place where we are? There was sort of a murder coup, but it's going way back, and it was, I think it was one of the servants in the house had an affair with one of kill herself. So more suicide than murder. Can you tell me the year this church opened? Or the new church was built?
No.
Again?
Come on, spirits. I know you can tell us.
And his...
Can you tell me the year that this church was built?
No. Bleed.
She just tried to get a portal set up.
No.
Is it night? Is it daytime or nighttime?
No.
My...
Fine.
Ghost
Now?
just said psychic.
See or is...
William, are you here? Right, it's got portal, but this is the portal now. Have you shown it, portal?
Well, we've seen it.
Were they a fire? They were a fire, weren't they?
Well, they were one at all.
Yeah. Is the fire that you're talking about related to the hall? We can only find history of the fire near the hall. Can you tell me what part of the land the fire was on? It's a hall. Thank you. Can you tell me the name of the lady that's talking? Maid.
May or Maid. Is your name May?
And that's the maid, if that's what you said. Can you tell me who the owner of the house was that you worked for? What was the name of the person? Evening, Mark. Can the lady step forward for me? What was the name of the gentleman that got you pregnant? Can you say his name for me?
Is it one of the men in the hall? And there was one of the family that owned the hall.
Everybody's saying it said hold. Evening, Debbie. Can't make my mind up if there's a French accent or German coming through at times. I think we've picked that up before, Shirley, you know, when we've been here.
Bonjour. I don't know any German. So.
Them dots are moving. If they're moving, I saw them move near the doorway. But if they're moving on the floor, but then that wind, there is no breeze, but there could be a lighter breeze that we can't actually feel. So if it's on the floor, we're going to discard it, but if it's along that back wall and around the door on the left-hand side, then there's no reasons why they should actually move unless there's something interfering with them. Have I just seen somebody moving in the corner near the doorway? If I have, can you just step out for me? How many children's energies are here? Who's that?
And John and Lindsay's with me. Who are you?
Guten Tag. Bien. What's the relevance to German? That's John's vape. Going up in lines, can you see it? So them lines you've just seen going up the screen, that's John's vape. I do apologise.
I'll put my vape away.
Was you a Christian? Did you believe in Christianity? Or did you believe in the pagan ways? And if there is any pagans here, do you also come with elementals? Have you got the energy to close that door to stop people coming in, please? The church is getting full.
In fact, put that in that. Put that in that pocket outside. So I'm going to shut the door.
So John, there's the seat door now. Look. So John's gonna shut that door too.
I'm going to shut it too. I'm not going to latch it.
Yeah, but make sure it can't swing open. Yeah. Can you push that door open to come inside?
Sermon's about to start.
7.
Reverend Lindsay is about to start a sermon. You all like to take your seats in the pews?
What offerings have you brought? What offerings have you brought to the altar? Which part of the church are we sat in?
What?
Welcome to group, all new members. Any questions you can pop into chat. Moderators will try and answer them for you. If not, me and John will reply to messages tomorrow or later.
Come on, Spirit.
Who owns this land?
This is my church now. I claim this church. Does that say you haven't?
I can't hear it clear. I heard have it. I don't know if I heard have or haven't, but I can't hear it clear with my ears. I mean, I need headphones.
I have. I've claimed this church. Now mine. Is that okay? Is that mine?
Is somebody trying to play a piano? If so, could you play the church music now, please? Can the choir start singing? What was one of your favourite hymns to sing? I thought it said you haven't. Evening, Cara. Cara thought it said you hadn't. You haven't.
I have. This is my church. Mine. I'm turning it back into a pagan church, like it used to be. So worship a goddess, Mother Earth. Is that alright? If it isn't, walk through the door, open the door and come in.
Come and claim your church back.
Set some of the devices off on the floor, or communicate through this box that Lindsay's holding.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you push that door open for me? Or trigger one of the objects off on the floor? If this is your church and John cannot have it, I need you to trigger something off on the floor.
Or open the door and tell me to leave. Open the door wide.
Yep.
And then tell me I have to leave.
Do you give John permission to have this church? Oh, sorry, Karen. I'm not sure if there is anything crawling on the floor, Karen, because even though it's not windy, there is a very, very slight breeze. So just shine it down to if it's all lighting up round this bit where John's going to show you on grass. Unfortunately, we can't say whether that's movement or whether it is just a breeze. Because just because we can't feel one doesn't mean that there won't be a tiny breeze.
Look, if you can sit up.
Yeah, I don't. They can't see them grass though. But yeah, there is a really, really slight breeze which would affect the lights on the floor, but it wouldn't affect them on the wall. So it's at the back wall where we're really looking to see if we can see anybody walk across. That's where we're focusing at the minute rather than on the floor. We've got objects on the floor, guys, so if objects go off, then that's a bonus. But bar from that, yeah, it's your back wall that we're focusing on. Can you walk across that back wall for me? Left to right or right to left? Can you show yourself? I don't need you to blur the camera in and out because that could be affected by our lights when John's torch is on. I need you to put the lights out across the back wall as though you're walking past them. It's your torch, I think, that's making it go bright when you're shining the torch this way, love.
Sorry, but I can't see it.
I know, I'm just saying. Thank you, Barbara, my lovely lady. I hope you're well, sweetie. Sweet dreams. If you're off, did you? I couldn't see whether you said you're off to bed. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, Chris. I mean, to be honest, we us, you see it as we see it, and we do. If we can debunk, we will debunk. We're not into jumping and screaming at demons or Desmonds or whatever. We don't go running away and screaming. But yeah, we're an interesting group. But welcome to our ETA family, my lovely, if you're staying with us. Evening, Rose. Hope you're well, my lovely. So John's just setting a different device up for us to try now.
Phasma box.
Phasma box. So I'm going to try the Phasma box now. It is a bit noisy because I didn't realise that road would be as busy.
No, I didn't. Well, it's not always
It's not always as busy, so I don't know what's going on tonight with the thingy. Oh, dear. But yeah, guys, just before we start Phasma box, if everybody respects everybody, I mean, you all do anyway, so I don't need to say it, but to new members that are joining, we all have opinions and sometimes we'll not agree with an opinion, but it's not worth falling out for or getting upset about. Just agree to disagree and just respect each other when you're in chat. We have got different beliefs, different religions, different people that have got different gifts. So as long as everybody's respectful, then we're all good in chat, my lovelies. Otherwise, A-team are on you like seagulls on chips. So this is Phasma box for anybody that's wanting to see how this one goes.
All right, or is it too?
I can hold that on my knee. So, good evening again, spirits. We're trying a different device now to communicate with you.
Also got a camera that picks up heat.
So John's going to walk round with an infrared and see if he can pick anything up. What is a Phasma box? That's how I say it, Diana. A Phasma box.
It's an app.
It's an app. I don't know if I can. John's going to
end up pulling it off.
John's going to show you round front. So it's just that app that we're using at the minute. I'm not sure if that's a paid one or a free one.
It's paid one.
Paid one.
Can you show yourself? Go stand by the door.
If you can show yourself to us. John's got a camera and it can take your photo. You can show yourself as a heat signature or a really, really cold spot.
Put it in front of things, see if they...
Can you come and stand in front of my camera? Can you come and stand in front of myself and John? I need you to just show yourself as one person stood there. If you can. If you are in front of me, can you turn what John's holding in his hand, can you turn it really ice cold so it just goes a really deep blue on the screen rather than the red? Obviously it has been sun shining again today, my lovelies, so the weather, there might be heat reflecting off the stones or anything so we're not saying what it is, but if we can get it to go cold. Can you give me a cold spot? Can you just stand in front of me and give me a big cold spot? Can you put a hand on the front of the camera so I can see your handprint? Can you do that? Can you show me your hand?
Oral history. They were slow.
Or don't you have the energy to do that?
Yes.
Yes? If you've got the energy to do that, could you please do that for me? Could you put your hand on the front of the camera screen that John's holding?
Other people. Sort of head creep. Our believer.
Yep.
Please try and step forward. Look at the temperature, it's crazy. Again though, with temperature, Jem, you've got to remember we're outside, so it's yeah, you've got your stones that are hot and cold, you've got different... It's harder, I think, to detect a temperature outside than it is inside, because again, you've got that fluctuation. If clouds come over, it might go a bit warmer. If sky clears up, no, if cloud, yeah, warmer, and if clouds go, it's colder, isn't it? Right, my lovely energies, my spirit energies. Can you try and communicate with us, please? Me and John have only come here to see if we can communicate with those that have crossed over.
They can find.
We're going to do a vortex in a minute. You've seen us with the vortex before, so you know how it works. When John sets that vortex up, I need you to step into the mist. And then once you step into that mist, you can actually try and show yourself to us. You can show yourself at... Well, careful, there's a plane up there, so make sure you cover your laser.
I always cover my laser.
Very cold man, it said. You always cover your laser, I know.
You always must keep your laser covered.
For safety purposes, it might take your eye out. Can you light one of the balls up for me? Just once. I don't expect you to be puppets and to light it and to keep doing something. But if you could just light one of those objects up on the floor for me, I'd love it if you could do the teddy bear, because that's my favourite. But if you could light one of the other objects up, that'd be amazing. He always covers his laser but leaves his balls on the floor. He does. So for those of you that have not seen us do the vortex is something that John built. And it works. He didn't design it.
It's been used before.
Yeah, it's not his invention at all. We found it. I don't know how he found it actually, yeah. So the vortex, what we do is, the minute we haven't got a smoke machine, but our vape works really, really well. So John will set it all up, and then I will call out and ask the spirits to see if they can step forward for us and try and see if they can show themselves. So if you guys wouldn't mind screenshotting, and our moderators will share on the page the group the group that you can go along to and post your pictures in if you can. So I'm just going to turn you and face John, because he's making that into a big circle look. You've got light on, haven't you?
Yeah, I have a minute to check my e-signature.
Hey Chantal, evening Amelia. So once he turns light out, you will see, you can just start seeing the green lines there. I don't think you can see vortex spinning on the bottom. So he's just filling up his e-cig, so we can get the smoker puffing. It's Puff the Magic Dragon lives by the church. Oh dear. I'm ready. I know. He's just going to try and see which side he needs to be at. Yep. No choking, please, tonight. Good evening, spirits. If you can come and stand within this green light. If you can try and show yourself into this mist that's been blown. You can use the mist to shape yourself. You can show yourself as a child, as an animal. I never told me age. Can you try and show yourself to us? I'm 21, but 8 in head. Yeah, then that spirits don't answer me back now. Please try and show yourself to us. We know that there's a lady here. And we know the white lady, well, we say white lady, we know a lady has been seen. I'm not sure whether she's a white lady or not. That's just how it goes. We also know that there is actually a monk that's seen around this area. So if the monk's here, can you come and step forward for me? Evening, James. No, not much. We're doing Facebook and then we upload to YouTube. Definitely saw a face. We have caught some really good things. We've caught a lot of shapes we've caught a lot of things in the smoke itself, which you can say some people say is pareidolia. It's each to their own opinion on what they want to think. But within the pareidolia and other things that have been caught, we have actually caught some amazing captures where you do have to question what you're seeing. Can you come and stand in front of John for me? Come and show yourself. If you're the monk or the priest that's seen to be walking these grounds, I would love to see you in the background of this smoke, of this mist. Or if there's any animal energies here, if you can step forward. If you're the one that protects this land, if it's an animal energy that protects. Is there any elemental energies here that want to step forward to us? We are in Holy Land, so please do not swear. You're not disrespecting us, you're disrespecting your religion. Try and blow it down a little bit. Thank you. We've had the piano keys coming through all night. I'm going to have to listen back for them. How did Jesus die? If you was a Christian and you followed Christianity, how did Jesus die? Come on, spirits, we know the answer to these questions. Can you tell me how Jesus died? And who betrayed him? Who betrayed Jesus? Call it, love. Call it for vape. Thank you to the energies. Actually, it looks just as good with light on, you know.
Yeah.
Well, not as good, but it does look good. Does all this smoke make you think of the fire? Right side of wall. Doesn't look nice. Energy on right side of the wall. I will try and turn that way. I don't know if I can turn the light so it goes that way a little bit. Like behind John. Try and focus on that area for a bit. I'm going to move...
You are?
Well, no, you are. I can't move. I can't move, can I? Did highwaymen come here? Would highwaymen have come here? Was this land linked to Sherwood Forest in any way? Don't point it more that way.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on yet. I'm going to do a robot on that.
Oh, you're going to, yeah.
You might want to turn it light a little bit.
Who needs help?
Oh, turned it off.
That's where I saw the flashing light. Really, Patricia? We'll have a look back at that one. Because like I said, there is no light coming out. When we were sat over the other side, when you look straight forward, there is some leaves that go around, but it's like formed the shape of a man. So if anybody took any photos from that angle, unfortunately his leaves on a tree.
Building represented.
Right,
Something
show you how this
coming.
robot works. You got robot on?
Yeah?
If you walk past this robot, either way, you turn. Can you do that? You make the robot turn. Try and walk past it,
Oh,
please.
we'll have a look back, Gail, and see if we can see anything.
Try and walk past it.
Yeah.
Do you have the energy to walk past that robot and make it turn? Are you not in the mood for communication tonight? If you turn the robot to the right, that means you're not in mood for communication, and we'll leave you alone. If you turn it to the left, then you're happy to communicate with us. And by left, I mean my left.
Hold on, it's gone to grass.
Oh, thank you, Patrice. Patricia, why do I keep saying Patrice? Oh, we're going to have to move robot back because you can't do grass. Unfortunately, you can only do concrete.
Little child.
What's this one?
Quantum.
Quantum box. Oh, I love this. I love this app. Oh, yeah, you fell. Is there any children here that want to come and play with these toys? The year's 1920. It is 2020. Bleeding 19. The year is 2020 now, and these toys are the new, updated toys to what you probably remember them as. They are different toys from when you were little. You'd remember the teddy bear because we all used to have teddy bears as children. But if you walk in front of that robot, it'll turn to wherever you are. Can you turn that robot to the direction of where you're stood? It'll make a whip sound as it whips round. But can you turn it towards John for me?
Towards me. Please. Do you do that?
Glasses and a moustache.
Do
Do we have a gentleman with us that's got glasses on and a moustache? If we do, can you tell me your name, please? 1920. Listen. Don't even know what day it is, do my year. Yeah, these toys are for you to come and play with. We give you permission to come and play. There's a teddy bear. There's a light that'll flash red. And the robot.
I'll show you how they work. Can't show you that one.
Why? It's all on camera.
What?
I've got them all on.
Way I can turn the light on. That one turns. That one lights up. That one lights up. Can you pull that one back a little bit because I can't see it. Back where you are now because I can't see it. That's it. Keep it, Robin. You can move any of those devices or interact with them. Try and move them, approach them, touch them, move them, whatever. Really impressed.
If you want to play a game, if you can make one of the lights flash, or actually see if you can make it flash and see if they'll happen, like it did on the table. If you can make one of them balls flash, John will come down and sit and play. He'll roll the ball. You can roll the ball back and forward to each other. See a child's energy that'd like to come and play? Yolanda. But I was with you, Lindsay. It took me a while for me to realise I was 100 out.
Interact with any devices on the floor, please.
It's not impossible. You've done it before. It just uses a little bit of your energy, that's all. Can you just interact, just so we know that that we have communicated with you tonight? Robot does chunter.
Call it Lindsay.
Heard it press it. I heard press it, then it went straight off. Majesty. We had King and Majesty come through.
Which king? Did any king visit this church? If a king visited this church, can you set one of the devices off on the floor? Or tell us the name of the king through that device that Lindsay's holding.
Dictionary.
Could be vape, Mark, because we are vaping behind camera.
I'm not vaping.
No, I have been. Are spirit energies free to do as they want? Are you allowed to go different places and visit different people? Hush? Is that something that you're not allowed to talk to us about? David, what's the relevance to you? You've been coming through all night.
Sir.
Is it Sir David? King David? If it's King David, I need you to light something up. I need you to trigger one of those objects off on the floor. If you're a king, then you can use the energy of the servants and the people around you that passed away with you. If you're a Sir, if it's Sir David, did you have connections to the hall or to the church?
Now.
Scotty, is there any link to a David here?
David, your surname Charwood.
Really, Libby? 99920. We are going to be leaving soon. We would just like to validate that you can hear us okay, and that if you wish to communicate with us, you can do. Could you just give me one validation? Could you just please light one of the objects on the floor? Yes, now if you can. Doesn't matter which object, whichever object it is that you like. If you could go near that object and just light it up, so it just validates to us that we have had communication tonight. David, if you're a strong presence here, I need you to do something, David. Can you see those green lights across the back of the wall?
You walk past them.
Can you put them out one by one? All you have to do is just show me a shadow or a light anomaly. If you can show me a big white clear ball of light moving across the back, that'd be amazing to see. If you can show me a shadow on that back wall. I've seen the light, it just said. Do you have any energies here that are connecting with the light and that are moving on? They've just popped in to visit. Cheers, Scott. David, was you a missionary? Were you a missionary? I don't think there were missionaries that weren't priests under things, were they?
No.
What were they called? What were they called? When when you've got like your priest and then you've got like an understudy? Are they missionaries?
No.
Or what are they then? If anybody knows in chat, please say.
Let's try this new spirit box again.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it on this speaker. So this is new spirit box again. How do I end this one?
Just wait a minute and I'll do it. Just put your torch. Oh no, just put...
Not going to hurt their ears, is it?
I don't know.
Just watch your ears, guys. That one.
Press middle one, yeah, that's it. Now press the middle one.
David, if you're here, we can't find any history to your name here. That doesn't mean that you haven't been here. Can you tell me what it is that you're here for, or what you came here for?
Are you
A nun?
not jump into?
Can you smell incense?
Yeah, really bad incense. Oh my God, I've just had shivers go round me. Oh, I can smell flowers.
So they.
Do you know, like when somebody's got like just lit an incense burner?
Someone who.
I've got a really strong smell of perfume. If there's somebody around, I've got shivers going through. Oh my goodness. Whose perfume can I smell? I need you to step back from my energy. Thank you for allowing me to. I can still smell it so strong.
So when you went, what did you?
What we incense?
What did you?
Oh, I think we've got some other. I think we've got company. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, that smells amazing. I don't know if there's other people here that are coming to investigate after we've finished.
That wasn't. I don't believe it's it.
So it was. It's not. It's not us. No energies that we can smell. It's somebody has. There's two people sat over on the bench, and I think they've lit some form of incense, and that's what we can smell. So debunked. That's a debunked one. I'm thinking, God, that's getting stronger around me. Come on, spirits, just do us a lot. Just light us one thing up before we leave. Can you trigger that alarm off that's near the door for me?
So the paramedics.
150 years ago, a trainee priest would be called a transitional deacon.
Deacon.
Do we have a deacon here with us? Is that who David is?
Here, they'll do.
David, was you a deacon here? If you was, can you try and communicate with us by lighting one of the objects up? We're not going to be here much longer.
That was
I thought it were wacky backy, but I think it's it smells too nice for wacky backy, Jane. Right, just let me get me torch.
Touch with you.
Show what, love? Oh.
I'm going to take batteries out of it. I've got to put a switch on this yet. I haven't had a chance to put a switch on it because it's only just come today.
We are, Mark. We are. That smell we debunked for anybody else that's joining or coming on. John's just gonna. Are you going to show him that?
Yeah, we're going to turn the camera around.
Oh, it would have been easier probably doing it that way though, because they can see
the
it.
new spirit. Yeah, that made it right easy. That darling, didn't it? Just chucked everything out the floor.
Snappy pants.
That's the new spirit box. I ordered two. I've hacked this one today, but I need to put an on-off switch on it. And I'm also maybe going to look at putting a switch on so you can turn the hack on and off as well.
So you could have it radio.
So you could have it as a radio.
Ah,
but I did get two of them. And one of them, when we hacked it, in the next few weeks we will be giving it away.
We will.
But there'll be something you have to do.
Yeah, there'll be something you have to do to win it. Got to be in it to win it. And my grey hairs will be gone tomorrow because my dye, I've been and picked my dye today. So John's going to very kindly do my hair, so I might be bright purple or pink tomorrow. It said Dean earlier on. Try Paraday, Lindsay. What's Paraday?
It's like an ovilus, like Paratech.
What is the voice thing? What voice? It's like a Paratech, Paraday. Yeah. I don't know if we've tried that before.
You've got it on your phone, I think.
I think I've got something like that on my phone. So yes, so John's just collecting all our bits and pieces here. So I'll sit and chat to you while he's ready to come over. So have you found tonight? I mean, to be honest, I think it's been a little bit quiet. We might have listened when we listen back, and I know you guys heard certain things coming through in chat. Is there a person there? There's two people. I don't know how long. Well, we've just smelled incense, so John's just gone to have a look, and there were two people sat on bench, and I've got a funny feeling it were their incense. That they've lit incense up, so I think that would smell we could smell, because it sort of like come, and it was all round, and I'm like, something near me. And it weren't, it was somebody's incense stick. But if it's wacky backy and it smells as good as that, I'll have some. Oh dear. Proper fabricator, John is. Fabricator. I don't get you, Mark. No, it's to do with the priest. Probably spelt it wrong. I really enjoyed tonight. Thanks, guys. Oh, glad you've enjoyed it, Claire, my lovely. Tomorrow night we will be, well, we're babysitting tomorrow night. We've got the daughter's children because it's her birthday. She's 28, the old get, which makes me old. So yes, so we're babysitting, but I will be on doing tarots. Not sure whether it's going to be an afternoon session. Oh, thanks, Chris, my lovely. Not sure if it's going to be an afternoon session that I do tarots or whether we will get on at night time. But if it is me, if I am doing it at night time, then John's going to have to watch both boys if they're awake. So yeah, I'll be doing it on my own. So you'll have to have patience with me while I'm choosing randomly. Probably doing spells around you. They could be, Gemma. They could be doing like a ritual, like an offering kind of thing. I know we use incense sometimes, especially when we haven't done it tonight, have we?
No.
Every time we've come here, we have actually bought incense. Try and put it. No, that's going down. I want it going up. That's it. We have bought incense, haven't we, before? And we've lit it as an offering. So maybe that's what they're doing over on bench, which is a nice thought, to be honest. Are you dancing behind me? I were going to call you, but I'm not.
Normally do.
I'm going to say knob.
Normally do abuse me. I am free to a good home, by the way, because Lindsay just abuses me.
Don't at all. No, I don't. So
if
yeah.
If I ever go missing, ring 999 because Lindsay's killed me.
Don't check in shed.
Don't let her get away with it.
Don't check in shed. Shed of the dead. That's where you'll be. So, thank you so much for everybody joining us tonight. Thank you to our amazing A-team for keeping our chat spot on and everything. You're just amazing, you guys that are modding for us. And we couldn't do it without all of you. We are one big team, as we say, one big family. So, yeah, so I hope you've all
like
enjoyed it.
Head, look.
Yeah, you do look like a floating head, don't you?
Tricia just put you've got no body.
You'll be lost in the woods somewhere.
It's my diet.
Big red will go missing.
It's my diet, that's what it is. I'm that thin you can't see me now.
Did you shit yourself? So yeah, so we are going to end it tonight. So yes, thank you for joining us. That was smelled gorgeous, whatever it is you're lit. No, is it?
A little bit of weed.
Yeah, it smells right nice. I thought we'd got pot puree going around. So, thanks everybody for joining us, and sweet dreams, good night, have a great day across the waters, love you loads. Bye.
God bless.